let's jump right into this crazy situation. So I had to come talk about when Kamari was taking a hit of the za, the devil's lettuce. That, ooh wee, that Wiz Khalifa, that Snoop Doggy Dog. Now I'm gonna let this video play, and then I'm gonna come give my commentary on it and show you who is the actual problem and the reason why this young lady continue to do what she's doing. Let go.
So after Kamari popped out with her new boyfriend and was caught kissing on camera, CJ responded saying it's normal. His daughter's getting older and just experiencing life. But now folks think Kamari might be taking it too far. A leaked video just surfaced allegedly showing her smoking with a friend, and the internet is not staying quiet about it. One person said, now if this was Nation or Jalea, the comments would be totally different. Y'all pick and choose. Another commented, I'd be mad as hell because why would I post this knowing my mama gonna see it? Someone else added, this generation scares me because why are y'all normalizing this like it's okay? And another person said, I would hate to be well known because why is y'all showing this to the world knowing my daddy gon' say some? Y'all think Kamari's just going through normal teenage stuff, or is she really starting to wild out? Sound off in the comments and let us know what y'all think. Now,
yeah, just give me a second. I gotta get in y'all face and get big when I talk about this. So I'm gonna just break down a little bit of my situation and then braid it into this situation before I play this video. So when people say if it was Nation and Jalea, they would be saying stuff. Now that it's Kamari, nobody wants to say anything. And they're blaming CJ and saying, oh, why don't nobody want to say nothing? Oh, CJ's daughter's on the internet doing all these things. Why don't nobody want to say nothing that CJ's a bad dad or anything like that? Pause. Let's just stop right there. So my dad was never around, right? My mom was. So when I got in trouble, it was not the absent parent's fault that I was in trouble. An invisible dad didn't make me get into the trouble. Now, it could have helped be the cause of it because he was lack thereof and all of that, but we can't go there. We're talking about who's there and who's not. So if my mom's in the house all day, I'm getting all the influence from her because my dad's not around for me to get influenced from. You can't get influence from an invisible person. So the mother that the girl lives with is the primary influence of where these young 304s turn into sex kittens, 304 water cats. This is where they come and grow into being just like that. It's from the mother, not the fathers, because we see Nikee wanted to leave Vegas because it was boring. And we see when Kamari was living with CJ, none of this was going on. An occasional video where he let her use a curse word. Nothing of the sort was going on. She's not kissing boys. She's not hitting no Wiz Khalifa. Absolutely not. Y'all never want to blame it on these dusty moms, even after y'all see them leave their children in the house for 5 years, by themselves, toenails so long, couldn't even hardly walk. I'm 6'1", 6'2", garbage up to 4 feet high, sleeping on pizza boxes, and y'all still don't want to blame these moms for being terrible parents. Kamari gets the influence from her mother, Nikee, that wanted to leave Vegas, a slower, definitely more boring, less exciting life, to turn up and go back to Gary to shake her ass at Tootsie's, to turn up because she know she's the poppin', you know what I'm saying, populace over there. In Vegas, Nike's nobody. She didn't like that. She know in Gary and Chicago, that whole area right there, Yeah, everyone knows her name. It's like Friends. Everybody knows your name. You know, whatever that little, you know what I mean, sitcom is. Everybody knows your name. It was the other one. Absolutely. No one knows her here in Vegas. It's slow, it's boring. So this is where Kamari picked up all of her ways from the mom that they look up to. The same way all the little girls like who? Miss Shirley picked up what? The ways of the mom, because no one ever mentioned Mrs. Shirley, the boots on the ground, put your boots on the ground, little girl. Her mom. She's being influenced by her mom. Her mom's taking her in clubs. Her mom's doing bookings, not the little girl. See, they're influenced by the mom, and the dad's not around, so he can't influence these actions. Now, once again, before y'all come in here and try to braid and tangle and knot everything up, you can get situations in lack of without the parent being there. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the influence that the child get from the parent that is there. And Nikee is not a good parent in the showing of a daughter. She has a sister, a mother. None of them ever, you ever hear of or see anything of the family of women reprimanding these little girls. That is supposed to be the ones that's handling them. But nope, you don't see it. And you definitely won't. And wonder why Kamari's doing the shit she do. We know that it's the parent, the primary one that these young girls look up to. For instance, Miss Shirley, where is the dad at? Y'all know, boots on the ground, little 3-year-old shaking her whole little hips and all of that crazy situation. Where's the dad? The dad's, we don't know, but he's not there taking that 3-year-old to bookings, letting stranger grown men pick her up and hold her. Nope. Who's doing that, y'all? I'll wait and let y'all answer in the comment section. It's the mom. Exactly. So the mom is over here using her daughter as an accessory, remote controlling her to go do shows and bookings with this fans on the ground, boots on the ground, get your fans out, all that nonsense. No, I don't care. It's terrible week anyway. Garbage. You know what I'm saying? So before y'all come here and say, oh, but CJ's a bad parent. Once again, we know that there's little you can do when you're raising a daughter across the country. Across the country, you can't really do nothing. You can bark, you can say all of that, but nope, it's the primary parent, the mother that's there that she's looking up to. She gets to go on these social media sites or get tagged to it. And what is her mom doing? Tooting them cheeks up in tooties, smacking on other girls' meats, smacking on other girls' treats. Come on, man. Absolutely not. And you think your daughter's not going to emulate and start to kiss on boys? We know that time's coming regardless, but it don't have to be done on this World Wide Web. But once again, these 304 cave crickets think they can parent like this. I'm going to wild out on the internet, sit on Lola's floor with my tiggoles out, be like Nikee all up in tooties with my tooties all out, smacking girls' cheeks, face near they butt, and then you better not do it. Yeah, that's how 304 water crickets train their daughters and parent. I'm going to do it. You just better not do it. Not by example of not doing it. Nope. They do it and then turn around like, yeah, I just better not see your ass on this goddamn pole. That's the way water crickets parent. They will get on the pole and be a ipper, sliding all up and down that chrome thing. Then look at the daughter and say, yeah, I just know one thing. I better not ever catch you on this damn pole. Like, what do you mean? You're coming home every night with the sweaty meats up and down that pole. You can't, it's called by example. You can't do that. But once again, these water crickets think they can do whatever they want. But they'll sit here and blame CJ, the parent that's across the country. But where is Nikee? Nikee's sister? Where's her grandmother? Nowhere to be found. We never hear about them. Oh, yes, we do. Only when it's time for the turn up. So, in Maury's voice, we determined that Nikee and Charlene are one and the same. 2 cave crickets and a cave cat, dolphin, whatever the hell, a porch falcon, whatever you want to call it, a alley armadillo, whatever you want to call it, it's on you. Now, I know some people will be like, damn, Jay, I thought you and Nikee, everything was cool. If she wanted to be, cool, but it's time to be objective. Y'all not gonna, what y'all say, sit up here and play in our face, snap, yeah, y'all not gonna play in our face and think that y'all are the ones that's not accountable for the reason why y'all daughters is out here tooting it and booting it and wilding out on the internet. Absolutely. The primary parent. Jamie has not been in those children's lives. They don't act like that because Jamie was there. Once again, we ain't talking about the part where he wasn't there and they suffer or, gained things from the lack thereof. Not this video. We're talking about what the children see from the parent that they live with. And we know what these children's got to see over the last, let alone 5 to 10 years, 3 years what these children from each side got to see. The endless fighting and beefing, the endless back and forth. And now, like I said, Charlene's in Lola's kitchen living room on her knees squirting Diddy juice on her chest, man. It done went that low. So absolutely not. Don't get up here on this good people internet and think y'all gonna slide past us. No, y'all are just not good parents. Y'all will maintain your children, but when it comes to the maintaining the welfare of their mentals, y'all are some of the worst people with children on the damn planet. With maintaining the welfare of their mentals, y'all are last. Oh, but when it's time to get them lit, hair done, nail done, lash done, got on that Gucci outfit. Yeah, my daughter popping. We don't do that. Yeah, mine stay in the latest. Y'all are number one for that bullshit. So let's just show y'all one of the reasons why Kamari's blowing on that Wiz Khalifa, that Devil's Lettuce, that Snoop Doggy Dog, that Method Man and Red Man is because her mom's on the internet doing and saying shit like this. Yep. I wanna, till your waterfalls get to coming down and all that action. You get what I'm saying? And then it gets way more explicit.
I'll make that pussy cry. That pussy cry. That pussy.
I'll make that, y'all heard it, I don't gotta say it, cry. I'll make that cry. You see what I'm saying? Jamie ain't on the internet doing this. On the Charlene side. CJ was messing with multiple different women, but he ain't on the internet singing songs. I'll make them walls wet, drip, waterfall. None of that. Look what this woman's doing and thinking her daughter ain't gonna turn into a cave cat.
Cry. I'll make that pussy cry.
You see? Like, who does she think she is, man? Do she think she's Ari or something? Like, when do you fall back? And this is how we know, I'm gonna line it up for y'all right here, that it's all of her fault. With some of CJ got to take the blame too, but we're talking about the parent that they live with. See, if y'all want to talk about the whole spectrum, we'll do that video. This one's about the parent that they live with. Nikee left Vegas. Why, y'all? I'll let y'all answer that. Because it was too damn boring. Absolutely. Now we know when Kamari was up in Vegas with her dad, she would only get to do an occasional cuss word that CJ might allow her to do in some content. That's it. She definitely ain't kissing on no boys, and she definitely ain't nowhere near no Wiz Khalifa. Ooh, cut it out. Stop. But when she's in the care of her mother, Nikee, look, she gets to smooch and mooch on boys. She get to sit on a live on somebody's phone to even know it's there, to know like, well, ain't nothing really going to happen. Because once again, say you do this and you don't get to see your dad for 5 months. Okay, he can hit you with the air beating. Oh, I'm disappointed and all that. It's the person that lives there, and that's the mom. You are the primary parent. And we see she's not ready to give up the streets. She's not ready to stop tooting meats up in tooties. She's just not ready. So this is exactly what's going to happen. Her daughter's going to follow suit. And that's unfortunate, man. Because she's on the internet doing shit like this.
That pussy cry. That pussy cry.
Yeah, won't even gotta play no more. Y'all get it. It continues to go on. That see cry. I'm gonna make it cry. I make it cry, cry, cry. Like it just keep going on and on and on. This don't make no sense, man. And then think that you could come to the internet and it's gonna be any different. No, it's gonna be the same every time. Straight smoke, straight all unbiased opinion. You know what I'm saying? An unbiased truth. Deal with it. If you don't like it, oh well. Because I'll tell you this, the people that say they rock with you, they ain't going to tell you it like this. They're going to just keep saying, oh, I ain't going to do no video about it. I ain't going to say nothing about it. But see, you wouldn't think that I rock with you no more. But I absolutely do, because I got to say something to you about it. I told you, I got 2 sons that never walked this walk. And we was out there playing stupid games. But you got a daughter that's walking this walk, and you wasn't even out in the street playing them stupid games like we was up here. Make it make sense. Like, come on, man. You're going to let your daughter be exactly how Charlene's daughters are. And I seen that text. Oh, if Charlene's daughters, Jalea and Thingy was doing this, they'll be talking about them. Well, here I am. Once again, CJ's not there, so that is a problem. Is the reason why these little girls are allowed to be loose, because we know the daughters, the primary parent that they live with, ain't ready to leave the streets. And they're still them same little girls like who? Shahrazad Ali said. 14-year-old little girls themselves. You should have wanted to be in boring Vegas, content creating. Your daughter living a more slower, you know what I mean, slow-paced life. Nope. She had to run back to Gary, Indiana, booted and tooties, where she's the star. She's the local celebrity. She got the Nike iced out chain. She got the cheek meats, the BB-izzle. Everybody like, oh, that's Nike, that's Nike. You know what I'm saying? A great value Ari. You see what I'm saying? A Timu Ari. Yeah, real talk. Absolutely, man. So no holds barred. Sorry. Had to be objective, had to give it to you the real way, because I know ain't nobody else that say they rock with you gonna give it to you this way. So like it, hate it, love it, however you feel. I'm sorry, feel how you want. Don't got no problem with you. Still think you a cool girl. You just are exactly like Charlene, man. After all this time, we thought you was a little different. Now you got your head on a little bit more than Charlene, but same activities, same 304 activity. Y'all both like tooting it. Y'all both like showing off all y'all body. Y'all both mess with women. You get what I'm saying? So, wow. Who would have knew after all these years, you and Charlene might as well just both fucked with CJ together, because y'all are exactly the same. And here y'all was fighting each other, and y'all might as well just said, look, babe, send me a ticket. We'll come up there and just be one big polygamy set. But nope. 304 water biscuits act like they ain't doing that anyway. You said you was laid up in the bed with Tavy. Y'all both share the same baby dad. He was knocking y'all both down at one point. She was down at the end of the bed. You was up at the top of the bed. But then y'all 304 mud goats don't want to do it when it's you and the man. Like, oh, well, bring another one in. Then it's a problem. Absolutely, man. So see what I'm saying? We just never knew, Nike. I'm sorry, man, that you was exactly like Charlene. Look, she's promoting SEX right now with the only Izzle on the floor, shaking her tiggles. You be all up in tooties every other week. Right now promoting what? SEX with your tiggles. Y'all both got booty meats bought by the same man. You see what I'm saying? You didn't need the breastises or the tiggles because you got some. She needed them. But you talking about getting yours lifted and all that. You wouldn't mind, because you wanted the same thing he gave her. That's why you wanted the chain. That's why you wanted the cheeks. Everything you wanted that Charlene got. You might as well just came up there and fucked and sucked with her. I don't understand, y'all. This is insane. That we are here and we didn't even see Nation hitting on that Wiz Khalifa. But we are sitting there seeing Kamari hit on that Wiz Khalifa, because her mom don't got a hold of her, because the primary parent is the one that has to put the leash on the child. Love it or like it, hate it how you want, oh well. Once again, Jamie has no influence on Jalea, Leonidas, and Nation. He can't parent being invisible. But Charlene, you see all the influence and all what she done took them children through? Wrong with y'all. But oh, I forgot. Women are allowed to leave children at home for 5 years with their toenails so long that they didn't even know how to walk, sleeping on pizza boxes. I'm 6'1", 6'2", and the garbage was 4 feet. They didn't even go to the bathroom and the toilet. They didn't even know how to use things. She just came and dropped boxes of little punk nothings off, hot and ready pizzas from Little Caesars because they were sleeping on hot and ready Little Caesar boxes. It's just fine. Women don't be tripping. Kids are not accessories. They already are because y'all don't take care of the welfare of their mentals. Y'all buy them the latest fits. Y'all buy them the latest clothes. But once again, you're on the internet knowing that a daughter's on the verge of her femininity and young adulthood, like young teenage about to be turned into adulthood in a few years. And you got her out here going full stream ahead because look at you. Wow. So there you have it, man. Feel how you want. And until further, yeah.